Good evening and welcome to Connery Rink for Game 2 of the state tournament for the St. Mary's girls and the Winchester girls. Winchester from the Middlesex League, St. Mary's from the Catholic Central League. St. Mary's knocked off Framingham. Winchester defeated Natick in a close 3-2 battle. So this is the Sweet 16. We dwindled it from 32 down to 16 as we make our way trying to get to the state final here in 2026. St. Mary's 18-3-2. Winchester 14-6-1. Frank Pagluca, the head guy for St. Mary's. Tommy Scarpa leads Winchester. Riley Pimento will be in net for Winchester. Avery Seco will get the honors for St. Mary's. Pretty good crowd here for this one on a Saturday afternoon. St. Mary's trying to make it a very big week for them. The girls won, the boys won. Boys basketball won. Girls basketball won. Girls are playing again this afternoon. The boys have got a tough game against St. Francis. Well, St. Mary's so far undefeated in the state tournament. Both hockey teams, both basketball teams. Tilmy with a rush. Winds up in the Winchester end. Winchester clears it out. Driscoll's pass tipped. Driscoll took it away. Dumps it in the zone. Kept it at the blue line. Skipped out. Tipped away nicely. That was Driscoll with the nice tip. Jordan trying to carry it in, got broken up. St. Mary's looking to change up. Driscoll gets to it. Tips it away. Winchester trying to center it. Blocked and knocked away by the defense out in front. That was Denning with the nice play. Winchester putting the pressure on, keeping it in. Winds up at center ice. Winchester knocks it back in. Driscoll again with it behind the net. Trying to get it to Markowitz off the board. Got picked off. Driscoll winds up with it again. Skates it up. Dumps it in. St. Mary's will change up quickly. Dinkle keeps it in. Picked off. Touchette walking in. Great save by Pimento. Driscoll. Touchette walked right in. Faked the backhand and went to the forehand. And Pimento held the post. Icing against Winchester. So right off the bat, Pimento makes a great save. He's only a sophomore. This is a young Winchester team. 15 of their players are sophomores or freshmen. Face off to the right of Pimento. They blow the whistle. Encroachment by somebody coming into the circle before the puck was dropped. The only ones in there should be the center. Touchette wins the draw. Back to the point, the shot. Pimento made the save off the shot of Trainer from the blue line. Winchester can't get it out. St. Mary's keeps it in. Collins batting for it. Winchester skates it out. Dump in the zone by Goldberg. A break. Dumped in. St. Mary's changing up. Winchester changing up. Pass skipped by everybody. Driscoll knocks it ahead. Parsons knocks it in the zone. Winchester dumps it out. It rolls to Seco. She'll grab it and hold on. Driscoll was there, got a piece. Tipped it. The would-be scorer got a piece. It just rolled into Seco, who grabbed it and held on. The face-off would be to her left. Swim looking for the draw. Winchester wins it. Big hit by St. Mary's. A break for Swim. Had it knocked off the stick. He lost his stick in the process. A pile up in the corner. They'll blow the whistle. And we'll have a face-off. Swim tried to walk in. They got a piece of her and they knocked her stick away as well. And one of the officials saying there's a penalty on the play. The other one's saying no. Backpack Lucas saying, I thought there was a penalty. Swim will look for the draw. She's out there with Norton and Parsons. Swim is an 8th grader. Top that with Parsons, who's a 7th grader. Parsons controlling. Tied up. Winchester clears it away and he'll skate it away. Dumped in the zone by McDonald. She tracks it down. Winchester keeping it in. Tipped out to center ice by Swim. And St. Mary's is looking to change up. Pass it. Driscoll gets it up. Toomey walking in. Looking to walk in, takes the shot. Another save by Pimentel. Great move by Toomey to walk in. Broken up. No call on the trip. Taken down. Trying to center it. Winchester picks it off. Kept in by Doucette. Collins looking for it. Collins winds up with it. Out in front. Blocked by Winchester. St. Mary's takes it away. Collins couldn't get the shot off. Still trying. Can't get it off. She gets taken down. Still no call. They're letting them play. Thrown in the zone by McCoy as Winchester's changing up. Shot from the point, got tipped. It was on target. It got tipped behind the net. That's shot by Batari. Hinkle skates it out, knocks it in. St. Mary's will change up. Kept in by Fitzgerald. Bounces out. Driscoll with it. Throws it back in. Tip by Parsons. St. Mary's couldn't touch it, they'd be offside. Denny with it. Tip ahead. Swim with it, looking to walk in. Tipped off her stick nicely by Jackson. Out in front, goes right by everybody. Winchester will skate it out. They dump it in. Bristol knocks it away. Tipped again. Winchester winds up with it. Winchester looking to change up. St. Mary's sends it around. Parsons dumps it in. St. Mary's will change up. Halfway through and counting the scoreless first period. St. Mary's coming up with it. Dinkle breaks it up. Winchester carries it out. Collins broke it up. Broken up by Collins again. Bodies go down again, still no call. Doucette got taken down. Collins dumps it in, St. Mary's will change up. The officials are letting them play. So had it, lost it again. Big save by Seco. They took it away twice.
Nice play.
McCabe took it down, sent it across to Chang. And she was right on the doorstep, and Seco made a great save. Block that goes out to center ice. Thrown back in. Winchester keeps it in. Block. Seco had to make another save. Winchester putting the pressure on. It rolled just to the near post. And that was Chang again. With the shot, Seco had to make another save. The face-off to her left. Seco sends it out. Toomey with it, one-on-one for the moment. Trying to walk around, takes the backhander. Pimentel had to make the save. She made the save. It popped up, and when it popped up right in front of her, she grabbed it with the glove. The face-off will be to her left. Good bit again by Toomey. Yeah, they're kicking Winchester and St. Mary's both out. Doucette will take the draw. Puck is loose. Winchester collects. Broken up by Cook. Walking around, walking in. Seco made the save again. That was McDonald with the great rush, getting by the defense, walking in. Out in front, they score! They took it from behind, they threw it out in front, and it got tipped in. Carolyn McGowan was there, got her stick on it, and it just barely made it across the line. But enough to give Winchester a 1-0 lead. Just a little tip. So for the first time in the tournament, St. Mary's is trailing. Collins carries it in, takes the shot. Pass saved by Pimentel. There's a lot of Winchester fans here, and they're excited now. Pimentel's made a couple of big-time saves, and Winchester's grabbed a 1-0 lead. Winchester skates it out. Slides by everybody. Driscoll looking for it. Doucette trying to walk in. Another great rush, another shot. Pimentel made the save. She looked behind her to see if it went through. There was a little bit of a rebound, but she grabbed it quickly. He's got a lot of shots on net, but Pimentel has stopped them all. Jewell will look for the draw. Kept in by Driscoll. So Mary's keeping it in. Lines up behind the net. Winchester skates it out. Shot, long range. Tico got a glove on it, knocked it behind the net. Skips past Fitzgerald. Pass, missed connections. Winchester gets there first. Jewell takes it away. Skips out to center ice. Dinkle throws it back in. Skips pass. Driscoll winds up with it again. Pass deflected away by Winchester. Shot goes wide. Tinkle gets it ahead. Parsons. Over the line, gets taken away and knocked down. Again, they're letting him play. Tinkle trying to walk in, broken up. Pass too far ahead for Monahan. Winchester knocks it in his own. Trainer knocking it away. From behind the net trying to make a play. Norden winds up with it, sends it all the way around. Parsons will collect. There would have been icing, but it's waved off as Winchester picks up the puck. Collins with it. Knocked in the zone by Winchester. Driscoll will track it down. Winchester picked off the would-be pass. Winds up with Doucette. Can't clear it. Winchester trying to center it. Got picked off. Dinkle shovels it in the Winchester zone. St. Mary's takes it away. Driscoll keeps it in. Her shot, saved by Pimentel. Kept in by Driscoll again. Norden had it. Has to go back out to center ice. Off Driscoll. Shuffles it in the zone. Winchester trying to clear it. St. Mary's looking to take it away. They get it. Shot. Blocked. Trying to get it in front. Bouncing puck. Parsons trying to throw it to the net. Got blocked. Skips out to center ice. Driscoll throws it right back in. St. Mary's looking to change up. Off the skate as Winchester changes up. Getting off the boards to Parsons. Picked off. Chico makes the save. Up the shot by Sheehan. Sheehan picked off that pass outside the blue line, walked into the left faceoff circle, got a good hard shot off. Chico had to make the save and hold on. With just under a minute left in this first period, with Winchester leading 1-0. Couldn't get the shot off. Driscoll spent a lot of time on the ice. Battling in the corner. Winchester collecting, trying to center it. Got blocked by Dinkle. Taken away. Trying to come around and stuff it home. Driscoll takes it away. Can't clear it. Winchester with a lot of pressure. And they still can't clear it. Now they get it out to center ice. And that's just about going to do it for the period. They throw it back in. At the side of the net, knocked away, and the horn's going to sound. So Winchester got on the board. Carolyn McGowan was in the right place at the right time. Reached out to the loose puck, just barely touched it, tipped it, and it rolled and went inside the near post. And that's where we are in this Sweet 16 state tournament Division I game. Winchester leading St. Mary's 1-0 at the end of one. Welcome back to the Convery Rink as we set to start the second period. The Winchester fans and the players were all excited starting the game, being here taking on St. Mary's. Now they're even more excited because the momentum is in favor of Winchester. They're leading it 1-0. Carolyn McGowan got the goal. Kate Sheehan got the assist. St. Mary's put a lot of shots on net. Pimento made a lot of big-time saves. Winchester keeping it in. And Mary's Norton skating it out across to Parsons, carrying it in. Slipped off her stick. Winchester picks it up. And they'll skate it back to the St. Mary's end. Dumped in by Monahan. Dinkle sends it around. Parsons broken up. Winchester kept it in. Shot blocked. Another shot blocked. The official had it. Fixed the net, it got moved. And we got a penalty coming up against Winchester. Chico couldn't make it to the bench. So St. Mary's will get the first power play. I thought there was. Chico was heading. There is. I thought he was going to the bench. So St. Mary's has a power play. Norton and Schwim. I think it's 2 set for St. Mary's. Winchester clears it out. Set with a rush. Over the line, looking to walk in. Behind the net. Still with it, gives it to Norton. At the side of the net, it was loose. Pimento couldn't get it. Winchester knocked it away. Dinkle keeps it in. Norden with the shot. Pimentel made the save and left the rebound, but there was nobody there. Norden and Dinkle playing catch. The shot blocked out in front. Back to the point. Dinkle shot. Loose. Dinkle knocked it down. Driscoll kept it in. It skipped by Norden. And Winchester will clear it. Dinkle gets there before Goldberg. 20 seconds left on the man advantage. Here comes Doucette. Offside. She made a little bit of shift at the blue line and swim went in too soon. "15 seconds left on the man advantage. The face-off outside the Winchester blue line. Jewell looking for the draw. Winchester jumps it in. So Winchester's going to kill off the penalty. Broken up. Knocked out the center ice by Driscoll. Knocks it out again. Actually, that was Denny. Passes over the line. Still holding on. Finally knocked away. Back to the point to Driscoll. Her shot blocked. Driscoll did a good job. She wouldn't let McDonald get to the puck. Pass picked off out in front by Driscoll. With a rush. Trying to center it. Wound up behind the net. Off the side of the net with the shot. Winchester was skated away. That was Denning with that shot. Broken up. Doucette. The swim. Broken up by St. Mary's. Doucette takes it away. Couldn't hold on. Winchester skates it out. They fanned on the pass. Walking in, the shot blocked by Doucette. Icing against St. Mary's. Just over 5 minutes played in the second period. Winchester leading it 1-0. This is the Sweet 16 Division I Girls State Hockey Tournament. Back to the point, couldn't get the shot off. Winchester keeping it in. St. Mary's can't clear it, now they do. Trainer with it. Sends it around looking for Collins. Winchester keeping it in. Knocked away by St. Mary's. Just kept in by Winchester. St. Mary's can't get going. Out in front, just knocked away. Driscoll with a nice defensive play. That was Josie Chang, who has the goal, was looking to get that stick on the puck right out in front. Winchester too far away. St. Mary's will pick it up. Out in front, fire everybody. Hustling to keep it in. Dumped out. Two shots, got blocked. She banged it off the Sorry. Right across the net, nobody home. Winchester skates it out. Bristol just got a piece of it. Out in front, St. Mary's picks it off and dumps it out. Halfway through the second period and counting. Score! Great play! Annabelle Collins took that away, walked in and went over the shoulder of Pimento. Should be unassisted. So St. Mary's just tied it up. Icing against Winchester. So now it's the St. Mary's crew getting excited. Big time play by Collins. He picked it off the boards, beat a defender, walked in, got it over the shoulder of Pimento. Very nice play. Shot got blocked out in front. Tipped by Toomey wide. Doucette looking to take it away. Got tripped up. They're really letting them play. Icing is waved off. Trainer got there first. Winchester took it away out in front. Blocked. Here comes Doucette. Here comes Doucette again. Shot over the net. Parsons looking to track it down. Trying to stuff it home from behind the net was Parsons. Tipped away. Seco had to make the save. It was tipped right on the net. Driscoll can't knock it out. Tip. Kept in the zone by Norden. Denning can't keep it in. 2-on-1 for the moment for Winchester. Score! Millie McDonald. Millie McDonald walked in inside the right face-off circle and let it fly. And it went over the shoulder of Seco. And Winchester's got their 1-goal lead back. They had 2-on-1. She held on, walked in, and fired it home. So St. Mary's got to go back to work. Blocked and kept in. Now it scoots out. Winchester with another break. Duchette with another rush. Looking to walk in. Big time save by Pimento. Duchette made a great rush, went right by everybody. Walked in, just got beyond the left faceoff circle in tight. Lifted it to go over the shoulder. Pimento just got a piece, tipped it and caught the tip. She'll hold on for the faceoff to her right. Big time save by Pimento. Great rush by Emma Duchette. Winchester with another break, 3-on-1. Pass broken up. Loose. Chico will grab it. They threw it across as they were looking to get the shot off. They fanned on the shot. That's a big break for St. Mary's. That could have been a 2-goal lead. I don't know how this team ever lost 6 games. Skips by everybody. Swim trying to knock it in. Off the boards, here's Duchette again. With another rush, he's got it going. Off her stick. Toomey wound up with it, but puck got knocked off her stick, went wide. St. Mary's breaks it up and keeps it in. Tipped away nicely by Driscoll and kept in the zone. Jordan had it, knocked it off. Pad saved by Pimento off the shot from the point by Driscoll. Haas is looking to keep it in. Driscoll keeps it in. Haas is with it. Winchester knocks it out. This will be icing. Face off to the left of Riley Pimento. And that for Winchester's been outstanding. Trainer kept it in. Out in front. Just got blocked. St. Mary's there looking to get a stick on it. Winchester skates it out. Shot. Chico made the save. Chico has to make another one. She grabs it and holds on. Duchette will look for the draw. Shot. Blocked behind the net. Out in front. Chico got a piece of it and held on. Winchester putting a lot of pressure on Avery Chico. Both these teams looking to move on to the Elite Eight. They've gone this far without mentioning it. And she comes, Duchette again. Jessica, she beat one, and then the last defender knocked it off her stick. Driscoll lobs it up. Duchette runs over the Winchester player. Dumped in the zone. When Ron is foul without mentioning, St. Mary's are the Catholic Central League champions. Pat Gluckman and the crew having a great year. Driscoll hustling and gets there first. Winchester takes it away. They make the pass. Denning hustling back, got a piece of the shot. Out in front, Driscoll is there to knock it away. 2-on-2 for St. Mary's. Schwim looking to walk in. Takes the shot. Pimento got a stick on it. Might have gone over the net anyway, but she got a stick on it. Winchester looking for a break. Going across. Jordan coming back. Couldn't draw it around. This will be icing. Face off to the right of Pimentel. She's only a sophomore. We mentioned Winchester's got 15 sophomores and freshmen. Ginkle's shot. Got it to the net. Pimentel made the save with the pad and held on as St. Mary's tried to jam it home. Touchette and Toomey were both trying to jam it in. Pimentel held on. A minute and counting left in the second period. And Mary's can't keep it in. Tinkle knocks it away. They dump it out. Icing against Winchester. Looks like it's going to come down to one period for the Spartans as they trail it 2-1. Another winning period for Winchester. Swim got the draw, the shot, blocked behind the net. Parsons trying to center it, blocked by the defense. Parsons working hard, got it out in front. Winchester will skate it out. Dinkle hustles, great hustle by Dinkle to break it up. 3-on-2 for the moment for St. Mary's, broken up nicely. Nice defensive play by Reese Batari knocking that away. So the buzzer sounds. So it looked like St. Mary's made a comeback as they got a goal to tie it at 1 after Winchester had a 1-0 lead at the end of 1. But then a great rush and a great shot by Millie McDonald has given Winchester their 1-goal lead back. So this Division I Sweet 16 game with the winner moving on to the quarterfinals. Winchester has a 2-1 lead over St. Mary's. Welcome back to the Connery Rink as we're set to start what could be the 15 minutes of hockey for one of these two teams. Winchester has the edge. They lead at 2-1 over St. Mary's. Caroline McGowan got the goal with the assist from Kate Sheehan to make it 1-0 at the end of 1. St. Mary's on a very pretty play by Annabelle Collins. She sold the puck off the boards, walked in and beat the goaltender to make it 1-1. St. Mary's looked like they were back in it. But then Millie McDonald on a breakaway. 2-on-1. Hesitated. Big time shot there. But who else? Duchette's had a game and a half. McDonald got the goal. 2-on-1. Held it. Took the shot herself. And knocked it past Seco over her shoulder. And they got their 1-goal lead back. Driscoll with it. Over the line. It's taken down. We got a call. St. Mary's going to get a power play. Driscoll threw the penalty. They've been letting a lot go. There've been bodies all over the ice. Jordan, Swim, and Doucette, the line out there for St. Mary's. Loose, Doucette comes up with it. Jordan shot, missed the net. Swim looking to track it down. Comes away with it. Her shot got blocked. Winchester will ice it. Dinkle's out there with Driscoll at the blue line. Winchester takes it away. It skips past again. The Mary's almost played giveaway. Swim with a rush. Over the line, dumps it in. Clemento made the save. Good rush by Swim. That didn't look like an 8th grader. Shot! Clemento made the save. You can tell by the roar of the crowd next to me. Winchester brought a whole lot of fans. Great rush by Swim. Good shot. Clemento stopped it from going in. Face off to her right. Shot again off Pimentel. It rolled right by the net. It laid for a second. Net was wide open. The puck was out in front. There was nobody home to knock it in. Winchester ices it. They killed off one of the penalty nicely. Parsons over the line. Still with it, battling behind the net, still looking to get it. Gets taken down. She winds up with it anyway. Driscoll keeps it in. To the other side. Winchester ices it. That'll do it for the penalty. Winchester does it again. Skips past Jewell. Thrown back in by Rabinovich. Rabinovich hustles and keeps it in. Out in front, just knocked away by Dinkle. Tipped away, Norton looking for a break, looking to walk in. Score! Great rush. Big time pass. Norton picked it, beat the defense, walked in alone, fake going to the forehand, drew it behind him and dumped it in. Yo. Well, St. Mary's ties it up again. And once again, the St. Mary's fans get to jump and holler and celebrate. Toomey broken up. I mean broken up. You get knocked down. Denning battling. Everybody trying to get a piece of it. And Mary's finally winds up with it. Swim dumps it in. Swim has to clear it out. Winding up. Takes the shot, it goes wide. Parsons looking to keep it in. Norden behind the net gets a piece. Dinkle hustling in. Coming out. Winchester skates it out. 1-on-2. That was McGowan who was one of the two goals. Shot went wide, not by much. Deflected, knocked out the center ice. St. Mary's looking to change up. Parsons knocks it in the zone. Parsons knocks it in again. Shea tipped it, went to go get it. Pimentel came a pretty good distance out of the net to grab the loose puck, jump on it, and hold on. And the faceoff will be to her left. From behind the net, Shea trying to let her kick it any way she could to get it out in front. Kept in. Knocked out. Bristol gets there first. Blocked by Winchester. Denning will track it down. Tip, Winchester keeps it in. Bristol picks it off in front of the net. Dumped out. Right back in the St. Mary's end. Chico had to make the save. Off the shot by Chang. They send it all the way around. Doucette dumps it out to center ice. Winchester dumps it back in. Denning behind the net, tracks it down. Kept in at the blue line. Denning with it. Off the stick. Winchester dumping it in. Bristol takes it away nicely. Here comes Doucette. Nice defensive play. Hinkle keeps it in. Hinkle keeps it in again. I think that was Livy Jackson with that nice defensive play against Doucette. Halfway through and counting this third period. They send it up for a break. Trainer breaks it up. Winchester keeping it in. Shot. Chico makes the save. Spin around from the right face-off circle. Courtney Fisher let it fly. Chico made the save and held on. The face-off would be to her left. We mentioned Winchester had a tough game against Natick, 3-2. Now they're another tough game, 2-2 with St. Mary's. St. Mary's a number 2 seed. Winchester, number 18 seed. Parsons over the line. The shot got partially blocked. Gordon winds up with it. Tips it behind. Parsons looking to get it. Takes it away. Out in front. Couldn't get a stick on it. Winchester knocks it loose. 2-on-1. Blocked nicely. Good defense by Driscoll. She forced Winchester to go wide and then blocked the pass. St. Mary's changing up. Driscoll knocks it back in the zone. St. Mary's dumped it back in. For some reason, the faceoff is going to be outside the St. Mary's blue line. I'm not sure what they called there. Dumped in the zone and St. Mary's gets taken down. They're truly letting them play. They've called a couple of penalties. Dingle keeps it in. Got deflected. Winchester skates it out. Shot blocked. That was Toomey with the block. And St. Mary's getting called for a penalty. Backpack Luca can't believe it. Winchester's going to have a power play. Considering what they let go all day, that's a tough call. And I'm not saying that if that was against Winchester, I would say the same thing. I don't know why they did that. Winchester fans obviously are happy. St. Mary's fans are going after the officials. But I've mentioned that they've let a lot go all day. St. Mary's clears it out. So that was kind of a tough call to make. Especially in a 2-2 Sweet 16 state tournament hockey game. That would be tough in regular season. Driscoll looking to track it down. It's skipped past her. Bouncing puck to the blue line. Winchester looking to keep it in. Driscoll knocks it away. Winchester keeping it in. From one side to the other. Looking to get it out in front from behind the net. Dipped away nicely. Norton just got a piece of that when it was right out in front. Driscoll lets it fly and knocks it out. She's played very well. Glove save off the shot by Clan McCoy. He was going wide. He was going to go off right. Seco flashed the glove and made the save. The faceoff will be to her right. 47 seconds left on the man advantage. 4:25 left in regulation. Scapa trying to make a save. The official, a change. The official won't let him. And I guess in order to get what he wants, we call a timeout. 4:25 left in regulation. 47 seconds left on the penalty to St. Mary's. We're tied at 2 in a Sweet 16 Division I state tournament game. So we come out of the timeout. Coach Scapa got the players on he wanted. Hinkle and Driscoll. Norton and Toomey are the penalty killers for St. Mary's. Hinkle sends it all the way around. Winchester keeps it in. Bouncing puck. Hinkle knocks it loose. Winchester keeping it in, back to the blue line. Looking to walk in and take the shot, get deflected wide. A mass of players out in front. Back to the point. Bouncing puck got deflected wide. St. Mary's can't clear it. They still can't clear it. Hinkle sending it around. Blocked. Shot got blocked by Toomey. Penalty is up. Teams are back at full strength. Winchester keeping the pressure on. Turning, trying to stuff it home. With a rush, here comes Doucette. Broken up. Another nice defensive play by Libby Jackson. Driscoll trying to knock it out, knocked it up over the glass, into the net, out of play. 2:54 left in regulation. Driscoll trying to send it out, gets it to Doucette. 2-on-2 for the moment. Doucette looking to walk in. He got the shot on net. There was a rebound. Collins took a shot at it and just missed tipping it in. Clemental just grabbed it and held on. St. Mary's that close to taking the lead. Great rush again by Doucette. Collins' shot got tipped wide. Doucette gets control, trying to throw it in front. Hinkle's shot blocked. Winchester was skated out. Seagull makes the save off the shot from Chang. Face-off will be to her left. Parsons with a rush, knocked off her stick. Tipped out. Parsons throwing it back in. Goes and gets it. Pistol shot. Blocked. Shot. Blocked again. Too many bodies out in front of the net. Off the stick, they knock it deep. Dinkle will track it down. Driscoll carries it in. Toomey looking for a shot. Backhand that goes wide. Driscoll keeps it in. Shot bounces to the far corner. Out to center ice. Driscoll throws it right back in. A minute and counting. Bodies go down, no call. Doucette again got knocked down. Dumped in the zone. Trainer will go get it. With a break, 2-on-2, Doucette with it. Taken down again, no call. The officials are letting them play. Now, St. Mary's got away with it. They knocked the Winchester player down. The horn sounds, and that's going to do it for regulation. So the officials, for most of this 45 minutes, have put the whistles away. They're not calling very much. So St. Mary's gets a pretty goal by Norton to tie it up once again. And with dead even and 3 periods aren't enough, we're going to have to go a little extra. We'll have to go overtime to settle this one. We'll take a small break. We'll be right back. Here we are back at Connery. 3 periods, not enough to settle this one between these two. Number 18, Winchester. Number 2, St. Mary's. St. Mary's has had to come back twice to wipe out 1-goal leads by Winchester. They tied it up, and we're going overtime. It'll be 4-on-4. Norton and Doucette with Dinkle and Driscoll. The fans are getting their money's worth here. Very good sized crowd. It's good to see for the girls. We usually don't see this for girls hockey. So the drop the puck will be underway in overtime. The winner moves on to the Elite 8. I don't know what they're talking about, but the officials are taking a lot of time talking to coaches. They finally drop the puck. St. Mary's collects, Driscoll knocks it in the zone. Blocked by Dinkle. Winchester knocks it in the zone. Back to the point. Shot blocked nicely by Driscoll. She's having the best game I think we've seen her play. Saved by Seco. Shot missed the net. That first one by Chang. Norton gets by. Just knocked off her stick. She was going to walk in. Dinkle carried in. They said Doucette was offside. Doucette didn't agree. Driscoll carrying it in. Shot got blocked. They dump it back. Toomey will track it down. Looking to wind up. Icing is waved off. So Marys gets in there and takes the puck away. Winchester takes it back. Parsons trying to walk in. Bodies go down all over the place. Kept in by Toomey. Winchester with a break. They throw it in as they look to change up. Driscoll will collect. Winchester battling to take it away. St. Mary sends it around. Parsons winds up with it. Thrown back in the zone by McCoy. Parsons and Driscoll trying to dig it out. Finally trying to get a shot off. The shot was going wide. It got deflected. The shot by June McCabe was going wide. It got deflected back to the net. Chico had a dive on it. Squeeze it and hold on. Norton looking for the draw against Chang. Doucette too far ahead for Norton. Norton winds up with it, dumps it in the zone. Broken up. Doucette gets taken down again. He spent a lot of time on the ice. They drop it back. Bouncing puck behind the net. They centered it. Chico got a piece of it. Dinko gets it by the defense, looking to walk in. Trying to center it. Blocked. Winchester will take it back. Tipped and knocked away. Norton looking up behind the net. Winchester dumps it out. This will be icing. Just over 4 minutes left in this overtime in the Sweet 16 Division I state tournament game.
Let's go, Chloe!
It's going to be a tough loss for either team. Jewell looking for the draw. Wins it. Shot got blocked. Driscoll got it back. Lifted it out in front. Winchester can't clear it. Dinko kept it in. Flipped it right on the fly. Pimentel made the catch. Basket style. Held on. The faceoff will be to her right. We get a timeout call. So we'll take a quick break with the score 2-2 here in overtime. We'll be right back. We're back with a face-off to the right of Pimentel in net for Winchester. Kept in. Again, Driscoll, Doucette, again taken down, no call. She was going in. They took her down from behind, no call. They've really swallowed the whistles. There's only been a couple of penalties called the entire game, but bodies have been going down all over the place. Doucette has spent a lot of time getting knocked down. Driscoll knocks it right back in. Winchester trying to skate it out. Now they do. They take it in the zone. Nice shot by McCoy. Chico made the glove save and held on. The faceoff will be to her left. Trying to center it, got deflected behind the net. Doucette will collect and start it back, and here she comes. Slips by a couple. Gets by another one. Bodies go down again. Doucette's back on the ice again. Bodies go down again out in front. Norton got taken down before she could get the shot off. Chico makes the glove save and holds on. .232 left in the overtime. This is certainly going to be a very tough loss for either team. Tipped out. Parsons got broken up. He was a step away from taking it in. After he gets it back, takes the shot. Pimento got a piece and knocked it away. And we got bodies going down again. Parsons played very, very well. She's only a 7th grader. What's she going to be looking like as a senior? And how many of these outstanding players, the freshmen, sophomores for Winchester, the 7th and 8th graders and the young people, St. Mary's got a lot of them. St. Mary's basketball players. How long are they going to graduate from St. Mary's? Prep schools come calling. St. Mary's girls lost Bella Awumi to the prep. Here comes Doucette. Taken down again, no call. She spent more time down than up. Norton with a rush. Winchester body goes down. 1-on-3. McCabe just dumped it in the zone as they change up. Driscoll got broken up. Thrown back in the zone by Dinkle. A minute and counting left in the overtime. Dinkle dumps it back in. Dinkle picked it off. Out in front, score! The 7th grader gets it done. Dinkle come in from the blue line, picked off the pass, threw it out in front. Effie Powens went up top, over the goaltender into the net. And St. Mary's stays alive. They'll move on to the Elite Eight as they win it 3-2 in overtime. A big time goal. She had a very nice game. She was loose a couple of times. She almost got it a couple of times. And then Dinkle made a great save, picking it off, going in, dumping it out in front, passes all by herself, knocked it in the net. And St. Mary's comes from behind twice and wins it in overtime. With under a minute left in overtime, the young 7th grader, Effie Parsons, gets the winning goal. She'll remember that for a very long time. She's got to get a copy of this tape. It was Josie Chang from Kate Sheehan giving Winchester a 1-0 lead at the end of one. St. Mary's looked, they came back as it was a great unassisted goal by Annabelle Collins with a great effort to tie it at 1. Very quickly after that, it was an unassisted goal and a great rush by Millie McDonald that gave Winchester their lead back. St. Mary's, with time winding down in regulation, a great rush by Alyssa Norton, faked the forehand, drew it to the backhand, stuck it behind Pimentel to tie it at 2. Looked like we might be going into a second overtime. Under a minute, 30 seconds or so left in overtime. A tremendous play by Kaylee Dinkle. She threw it in. Winchester had it. They tried to make the pass out. Dinkle broke in, picked off the pass, threw it out in front. Sitting on the doorstep was Effie Parsons to knock it in and make it 3-2 and give St. Mary's the win in overtime. Great effort by Winchester. An outstanding season. Congratulations to Tommy Scarpa and his young ladies. They had a great year. For St. Mary's, Annabelle Collins got the unassisted goal. Norton got the unassisted goal. And the goal by Effie Parsons off a great play by Kaylee Dinkin got St. Mary's the 3, and that was what they needed, 3-2 to win in overtime. St. Mary's will go to 19-3-2. Winchester will end up their season at 14-7-1, but they can be very proud of themselves. They had a great year. They played great against a very good team, and they just came up short in overtime on a great play by Dinkle and a great goal by Parsons. So St. Mary's wins it in overtime, 3-2. They'll move on to the Elite 8, picking up their 19th win. So congratulations to Frank Pagluca staying alive. St. Mary's keeps their streak alive. So far, St. Mary's, every game they played in basketball and hockey, they've won. So they're trying to keep it going. So St. Mary's gets it done off the great play by Dinkle, setting up Effie Parsons with the game-winning goal. And St. Mary's wins it 3-2 in overtime to stay alive in the Division II state championship tournament. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.